carbon membrane. These are the details where it is showing 35 around milliwatt per cm square, and these are the visualistic graphs which represents directly from the instrument, thereby showing the performance of the nanocomposite membranes. Thank you very much for providing of Rebinsa University. He has provided me the opportunity to work as a D-Inspire fellow over there, and I would like to thank BPUT for providing me the opportunity to present my work over here, and I also like to thank Vice Chancellor Sir for arranging this kind of meeting, which really encourages the research scholars and all the students. Thank you for paying your kind attention. Thank you all.
Any questions from audience side?
I will be happy to provide the answer.
We have some questions for you, ma'am.
Yes.
So it is low cost. How can I define this as low cost? Is there any comparison table so that you can compare with the existing technique?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for the question. Actually, we are working on a membrane part. When we are comparing the Nafion 117 cost, it is normally higher than the normal PVDA-based membranes. And we are opting for the carbon-based fillers, which are graphene oxide and silica oxide nanoparticles. We are making the hybrid. That is very low cost as compared to the Nafion 117 membranes.
Is there any comparison table for that or any with the
it is available normally in the I have not given here due to the less of the time, but it is available in the...
is there any published work based on that?
Yes, we have published 7 papers out of our work in the international publication.
Okay, thank you.
Hello. You have prepared the graphene oxide by your own or commercially available graphene oxide?
No. We have synthesized graphene oxide.
Graphene oxide, what process you have used for the synthesis?
Modified Hammers method, sir.
Modified Hammer process?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
You have presented nice work. So my question is for fuel cell, what is the electrode you have used for measuring the power density or voltage?
Yeah, for anode we have used platinum ruthenium in carbon paper, and for the cathode we have used platinum in carbon paper electrodes.
Okay.
These are the commercial electrodes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for the presentation.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Now I would like to invite the next research scholar, Ladi Sandeep Kumar, from Electronics and Communication Engineering section. Here we have Ladi Sandeep Kumar from Electronics and Communication Engineering branch to present the paper. Sir is from Geetham, Vishakhapatnam.
मेल करते सोमन सर मेल करते अभी PDF थे बस PDF.
So, Mr. Ladi Sandeep will present later. I request Sarita Mr. to present. Madam, come and present. Sarita Misra from Motorhomes Gita News College, Bhubaneswar, from Department of Electronics Engineering. Madam, please. You sit, sir. You sit, we will arrange, sir.
First gathering on the auspicious occasion of 22nd Foundation Day of BPUT Odisha. Let me take the privilege of introducing myself. Myself Sarita Misra, I am a research scholar of this esteemed institute. I have submitted my thesis in 2022. I have been conducting my research work under the guidance of Dr. Sudhanshu Kumar Patti in Silicon Institute of Technology, and I am awaiting for my defense. So, first of all, I convey my heartiest gratitude as well as I am very much thankful for this esteemed university for selecting me for the Best Research Scholar Award under the category of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering. As the time is very less, here I am going to present a glimpse of my research work. This is a article that is a study of analog RF and stability investigation of surrounded gate junctionless channel MOSFET. This is one of my research article that is getting published in one of the SCI journal. These are my session outlines: introduction, motivation and objective of the work, and problem statement, methodology, and proposed structure, simulation tools. Introduction. So in introduction, first of all, this is the era of electronics, and whatever handheld mobile phones we are using that are no longer used for the voice communication only, this is associated with multifunctional unit. Rather, the mobile phone has paved its path into to be called as a smartphone. Once it is smart means many other functional units are incorporated inside that mobile phone. So if it is called, the main anchoring force for the device to be smarter is the IC itself, fabrication of IC. So in the IC itself, once number of functional modules are increases, the device is getting, the speed of the device is faster, and it is multifunctional, and it is mitigating the current demand of electronics industries as well as for the microelectronics industries. This is Moore's law. As per Moore's law, each year the device is shrinking down. It means the original size of the device is getting reduced to half of its original in each year. Likewise, for every year, the number of devices are increasing in the fabrication of the ICs itself. This is more than, as per the prediction made by Jordan Moore, more than more means number as we are shrinking down the device dimensions, so number of functional modules Suppose if it is wireless communication, the wireless communication is not limited for the voice communication only, it is rather associated with different technologies such as Bluetooth, such as Zigbee, such as wireless. So here, as per more than more, number of different functional modules are incorporated using the same chip. It means whatever we are fabricating within 65 nanometer chip, the same, in fact, more number of functional modules will be fabricated inside 45 nanometer chip. That is what is the prediction done by
ସୂର୍ଯ୍ୟର କିରଣ ନୂତନ ଆଶାର ଆହ୍ୱାନ ପୃଥିବୀ ଆମର ଗବେଷଣାଗାର ଆକାଶ ଆମର ନିଶାଣ ଆକାଶ ଆମର ନିଶାଣ ଜ୍ଞାନ ବିଜ୍ଞାନ ଯାତ୍ରା ପଥରେ ସୀମାହୀନ ଆମ ଉଡ଼ାଣ ସୀମାହୀନ ଆମ ଉଡ଼ାଣ ସବୁ ବନ୍ଧନ କାଟି ଦେଇ ଆମେ ଅନ୍ତରିକ୍ଷେ ଘର କରିବୁ ଏବେ ଉଠେ ଆମ ଆଶାର ଆଲୋକ ଆମେ ଜଗତକୁ ଜିତିବୁ ଆମେ ଜଗତକୁ ଜିତିବୁ
satisfy the demand of ITRS. As I have told, ITRS predicts the technological need of the microelectronics industries and it boosts the researcher to give proposal, methodology and programs to mitigate the demand. So this motivates me to pursue my research work under this nano devices. Scope and objective. In doing my research work, I have done the analog and RF analysis along with the linearity analysis. Under analog and RF analysis, I have calculated some figure of merit such as transconductance generation factor, such as intrinsic factor, and in maximum frequency of oscillation and cutoff frequency. In maximum frequency of oscillation, the unit power gain is unit, and in cutoff frequency, the unit current gain is 1. And I have calculated the sub-threshold slope because we are having threshold voltage. The operation before the threshold voltage is very less because during that area your digital circuits are implemented and the speed is very fast. But while doing the downsizing, the major difficulty is whenever we are downsizing the MOSFETs, we are dealing with the short channel effects. In short channel effect is undesirable, it provides hindrances in the further downsizing. It means if at all we are reducing the gate size, then there is a problem of current leakage. If the leakage current will be low, then the power consumption will be higher.
Excuse me, madam, we are running out of time. Please go to your contribution. What is your go for detail? Only go for the contribution part.
Okay, sir.
Author's contribution because we are running out of time. We might where you can present detail. We are planning for that detailed seminar in a Bhubaneswar or any Nova center. That what vice chancellor has told us. But here we wind up.
Okay, sir. So this is my proposed structure. What I have done on the conventional structure, I have taken a junctionless MOSFET basically. In the drawback of main junctionless MOSFET is as the channel is highly doped, that's why there is a question of degradation of mobility. If mobility degrades, then that affects the driving current also. If driving current affects, then that affects our other figure of merits. That's why as a matter of solution what I have done, I have graded the channel. It means the channel is equally divided into two parts. The concentration towards the source end is kept higher and it is kept lower, and towards the drain end it is kept higher. In doing this one, what is the benefit I have got? The electric field is redistributed among itself and the speed of electrons is higher. It means electrons are moving higher speed from the source to drain, the current is higher. This is the methodology. I have done the analytical model. Then the result of analytical model is compared with that of the Silvaco. Silvaco is a three-dimensional device software. Then in grading the channel, as I have told, the electric field
Madam,
is
please go to conclusion, madam, please. It's a sincere request from our side. The others are waiting. Ma'am, please go to conclusion. What is the
These are
result?
the
you say?
results. I have compared so many parameters. Then at the conclusion, this is my conclusion of the present article. I have compared without grading and with grading all these figure of merits. And from the figure of merits, it concludes that my proposed device is giving better result in comparison to the conventional one. And from the social point of view, this is the social impact, means how far my work contributes to the society. As the world is greedy out of power, so from using this much of device, it may consume less power. And from the speed point of view, as I have discussed, the cutoff frequency and the maximum frequency of oscillation is better. And from the stability point of view, the low noise amplifiers are used in the front end of the RF receivers. And using this much, no extra hardware is needed for this.
So any questions from audience side?
And this is the publication of the present work.
Any questions from audience side? I think no questions. Thank you, madam. So thank you for presentation. Okay, sorry.
How are you deciding the threshold?
Threshold voltage. First of all, threshold voltage depends upon how much voltage we...
No. For your research, how you are deciding the threshold? Is it a fixed threshold or it is an adaptive threshold?
No, sir. In my work, I am deciding the threshold on the work function of the gate electrode. As it is a junctionless device I have used. For the junctionless device, the device is completely depleted on the basis of the how much work function I am giving. Because it is the difference
So
between the work
how I
function.
define the work function?
Work function of the particular material we have taken. Here we have taken polysilicon whose work function is 5 electron volt we have taken. So that much of difference. If the difference is higher, then channel will be
That means
completely
that is the
depleted.
threshold, fixed threshold.
Fixed.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. For your proposed device for oxide layer, which materials you have considered?
Sir, for this one I have taken silicon dioxide. In one of my research paper I have stacked it. It means on the layer of silicon dioxide I have deposited HFO2, hafnium oxide. Because on the process of downscaling the MOSFET, we are downsizing the oxide length also. If we are going on downsizing the oxide length, there is a question of gate leakage. Okay. The current will be leakage through the thin oxide layer. As a matter of solution to that one, we have started with the hafnium oxide. For the present work, I have used silicon dioxide.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Now I would like to call Ladi Sandeep Kumar from Geetam, Vishakhapatnam, who is belonging to Electronics and Communication Engineering branch to give his presentation. We have Ladi Sandeep Kumar, sir, from Geetam, Vishakhapatnam.
Sorry, sir, we are arranging again. For audience, sorry again. So, sir, please, your problem, there's some problem with PowerPoint. We will arrange later, sir. So, next, Hare Krishna Gantar, plastic, electronics and communication engineering. Okay, sir, please go ahead and we will arrange, no issue. So now Hare Krishna Gantaya, research scholar BPUT from NIST Berhampur. Sir, please present your work within 5 minutes. Okay.
Yes, sir. Good morning to one and all present here, all the dignitaries. It's really honor and privilege that I'm being a part of this 22nd Foundation Day BPUT Odisha, and I was been selected for the award in the category of research scholars. Thank you very much for selecting me as an award. I'm working as a research scholar in BPUT under the guidance of Dr. P.K. Patra and Dr. Trilochana Panigrahi as a co-guide. Combined, we have published so many papers, out of which there are several papers which has been applied to this particular award. These are the 2 papers for which I have applied for the awards. This is the paper 1, an efficient RVF DCSN based DO estimation in multipath and impulsive noise wireless environment. Actually, if you will focus this particular work, DO estimation is a privileged technique in the field of radar, satellite communication, and we are using estimation theory here. This particular paper focuses that this methodology which showing in the slides that we are giving with the input signal which has been pre-processed. After that, we are extracting some of the features out of that, and we are dimensionally reduced by applying the technique of MSSOA. After that, we have applied the RVF DCNN to estimate the direction of variable. At the end, we are post-processing that one to get the result. These are some of the comparison results comparing to the other existing technique that available in the literature, and this particular work is been published in Valley Iselman. We have got the conclusion from this paper that the technique which has been applied here comparing to the other technique is producing better results if you are estimating the DOA for the multipath signals. This is the second paper which is published in Expert System Valley. This is the methodology that we have used. The input signal, from that we have extracted the direct path signal and the multipath signals. We have made the cross correlations, stored it as an input. After that, the signal is been processed for the TFD conversion, and then it has been reduced dimensionally to extract some of the features. After that, we have compared it after suppressing the signals to the existing results. After getting those results, we have removed the unwanted signals from those. After that, we have extracted by using EICA the methods, and ultimately we will estimate the direction of variable. These are some of the analysis which is presented in the paper, as this is a 2-dimensional signal. So, this elevation and azimuth angles have been taken into consideration here, and we have compared these results with the existing techniques, that is ANFIS and ANN. These are some of the results of the papers which has been published. And we have got the conclusion that if you will look at the qualitative matrices and compare it with the other existing technique that available in the literature, this particular technique possesses a better result comparing to the other two. These are some of the publications that has been published as a combined author with my guide and co-guide. Thank you. Thank you.
Do we have any questions from the audience? I guess we don't have, sir. Thank you very much for the
Thank you.
presentation.
Thank you very much.
Currently, we are facing a little technical problem with the presentation of our last research scholar. Kindly bear with it.
So now all the research club are presented. So now it's time for our faculty members. So first I request Dr. Vinod Bihari Panda from IGID Saram, Chemistry Department. I request sir to present his work. Sir, please. So, Ladi sir, you have to wait sometime. Sir, Panda sir, please go. And, so now Dr. B.B. Panda sir will be presenting on harassment of solar system on social needs. Please go ahead, sir.
Honorable dignitaries, faculties, research scholars, myself, Dr. B.B. Panda, IGIT Sarang, and my topic to discuss here is harnessing of solar energy for societal needs. It is not a paper, it is the gist of my work, and this work is based on solar energy. So, you see this solar energy. Solar energy can be used in different fields. It can be used for solar heater, for other purpose, but my work is based on these three topics. That is generation of electricity, making device, that is photovoltaic cell, photocatalysis, that is for removal of toxic materials produced by industry to water body, and third is the photosensitivity, how the light is converted into a sensor. So, before discussing about my topic, I would like to say why I am doing this work. This work is based on this resource of energy. We should think energy, what are the resource and what are the drawback, and from that basis I have decided to do this type of work. You see the energy sources. These are the energy sources of present era, and these energy sources are either renewable or non-renewable, whatever may be the case, but the energy which we are using are like this, and our demand, how the demand is increasing. Use of energy and increasing of demand is like this. And you see 15 to 35, the increasing demand is in this manner 2.3 times will be more That's why it is highly essential to discover a device to convert solar energy to electricity. And you see this. There are two types of sources which we are using. That is, one is renewable and other is non-renewable. And this is your non-renewable sources, and coal, gas, oil, all the sources will be vanished after 2081. That's why it is a challenge for us to develop a renewable source of energy to face the future energy demand. Solar energy, what is this? It is highly available, and the energy demand of present day and the energy which we are receiving from the sun is like this. Solar energy demand is like, and it is 10,000 times greater than the solar energy which we are receiving.
Sir, we are extremely sorry for.
Yes.
Sir, kindly conclude. We will have a 1 hour talk from your side. We will invite you.
2 minutes.
Okay,
I will
sir.
complete this. Here, 51% solar energy is received by Earth, which can be used for generation of electricity. And my objective, or our objective, my objective of my team is to utilize the solar energy for fabrication of device and remove the toxic material from environment. Solar cell, which is used to convert solar energy to electricity, are like this. The device which converts solar energy to electricity is solar cell, then solar module and solar panel. Here, important part of the solar device are like this, and the different components are like this, and we can work on these different components for research. So, our group is working on this. We are working to synthesize the photoanode and natural dye sensitizer to prepare dye sensitized solar cell. These are the different methodology which we are using to prepare the device. This is the plant extract in which we are collecting to use in dye sensitized solar cell. And the results are like this. We are using the natural plant extract, natural sources sensitizer to use in dye sensitized solar cell. And we are achieving this type of efficiency, and work is going on to increase the efficiency. And also we are working in photocatalysis. These are the results, and we have published these papers in these journals. So this is the conclusion of my work.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Sir, one question from my
Yes.
side.
Any questions?
Sir, you have used, what kind of material you have used for the photocatalyst?
Photocatalysis.
Okay. Basically, we are harnessing electron and holes, basically, for the photocatalytic applications.
Yes.
So, which are the basic material that can be used to generate those?
Copper, nickel oxide.
So, basically, those are semiconductors.
Generally, semiconductors are used in photocatalysis.
Yes, sir. Okay. Then,
And doping is very important because we can tailor the band gaps. And
so main thing is one individual semiconductor is not that efficient to harness those reactive species. Basically what happens whenever you use a individual semiconductor, the rate of recombination process is very high.
electron hole pair recombination
process. So
and that recombination is also found in dye sensitized solar cell, because as you know, my basic work is based on solar cell. This is one site work. Photocatalysis is a site work,
Site work.
because in both the cases semiconductors are used and I am using semiconductor.
So what should be the ideal band gap for a semiconductor for harnessing the solar radiations?
Yes. It is 2 to 2.8 best.
Best.
And if your semiconductor is more than, the band gap is more than 3, also can be used, but that material is sensitized by different sensitizer. And we are using natural dye sensitizer. As you know, sensitizer is very much useful for increasing the efficiency of solar cell.
Yeah.
And there are 2 types of sensitizer, synthetic and natural. Synthetics are toxic.
Mainly you are using, sir, natural sensitizers for
Best.
the...
That is the,
Thank you,
that is
sir.
our aim. We are using natural plant extract. The plant extract as sensitizer in dye sensitized solar cell.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So, thank you for presentation. To BPUT for sure for 1 hour lecture on this topic for our students. We will arrange seminar, sir. If you give your time, okay, sir.
Definitely, I am always ready to give talk, particularly in solar cell. And one thing I would like to say, I would like to comment the word which you have proposed in your introduction section, that is boosting. You are boosting to do research. You have boosted the students to do research. Very good. But the doing research is not so important. Your mindset is very important. If you have a good mindset, then you can work in any constant. So that is very important.
Well,
This
surely-
work which we are doing, working in a very, in BTech laboratory. In BTech laboratory we are working like this work. So mindset is very important. Boosting, your boosting is very nice and I appreciate your boosting and I hope you will boost your student always for this purpose. Thank you.
sir.
Surely, will surely follow your advices, sir. Thank you very much. I would like to call Chandrasekhar Mishra, sir, from Geeta Autonomous College, from the Department of Telecommunication and Engineering, to present his paper. We have Chandrasekhar Mishra, sir, from Geeta Autonomous College.
Sir will present on characterization of photonic structures for measurement of temperature. Sir, please go ahead, sir.
Good morning to all of you.
Back button. Back button, back button. There are 2 buttons, back button, okay.
Phone. These are my outlines. First introduction. The photonics is an area of study of involves that use the radiant energy, means whose fundamental image photons. Okay. Then it includes the light, detection of light, management. Okay, this is an introduction. Photonic study. It is a periodic optical structure that affects the motion photons in similar way that ionic lattice effect. Okay, most of photonic applications are in the range, visible range. The applications are include the medicine, surgery, holography, technology, laser materials like this. Okay. These are the 3 types of 1-dimensional, 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional artificial photonic structure as well as natural photonic structure. The picture A shows the natural photonic structure of 1 dimension and picture B shows the 2-dimensional photonic structure. Picture C shows the 3-dimensional photonic structure, gemstone. Okay, the artificial is picture E shows the artificial photonic structure, 1-dimensional, 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional. This is the advantage, it's minimization, focusing, non-linear vision, low power consumption, high sensitivity. Okay, these are the advantages. Current issue and challenges, measurement with respect to accuracy is the current issue, silation material compatibility is the major issue. Okay, I have done several literature reviews. Okay, in literature review, I have gone through. At last, I found that here I have observed that authors have not considered different type of losses. Okay, in literature review, then I have gone through that. The problem statement, the geometrical two-dimensional photonic crystal structure need to be properly optimized here, and accurate controlling temperature is the. Then objective to explore the temperature in germanium-based one-dimensional photonic structure through minute examination mechanism. Okay, to compare the semiconductor based on one-dimensional photonic structure for temperature sensing application. Okay, this is my paper, screenshot of my paper, optic, 2017. This is the best structure. This is the structure of my. This is the three-layer structure, germanium or silicon, then air. Then the length is 30 wide is 10 nanometer, and length is 30. Okay, we have here is some part of the wavelength is strike here, then some part transmitted, some part observed, and some part reflected. Then here we, according to formula, we have considered the losses, 4 type of losses. This is the repression loss, N1 minus the repression formula, N1 minus N2 by N1 plus N2. N1 is the refractive index. Okay, the first structure, first layer, and second layer, N2 is the second structure. Here we see the x-axis is the wavelength and 2y is the reflection. Here we see that if you increase the wavelength, then reflection loss will decreases. Okay, this is the diffraction loss. Okay, these are the formula. Okay, this is the polarization loss. This is the got with the polarization loss and temperature relationship between we got by using the Excel sheet. This is we have compared in the previous year papers, and here we got the 2021. I got this 189.18 the sensitivity. Okay, this is the conclusion. The various form of losses are addressed here. An experimental setup controls silicon or germanium semiconductor waveguide structure. It discusses output transmitter intensity. Here we got the ultimately the non-linear revealed here. So these are my 2022 papers. First paper is lasers in engineering, then different optical material and optical and quantum electron speeds of publisher and silicon and the ITE journal. These are 2022 papers. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for presentation. So now,
this is a reference.
any questions from audience? Any questions? I think no question. Thank you, sir, for presentation. We will have one hour presentation in Bhubaneswar. We will arrange. Next is your Sandeepan Mallik. बीच मत संदीपन बीच मत बाद में छोड़ो एक बस जा रहा है फ्लो में जाना संदीपन मल्लिक यूनिवर्सिटी बरहमपुर गो टू स्टेशन मजे फोन डिस्टेंस को चालू सीक्वेंस में पीपीटी लोड करने का पीपीटी लोड करने आगु ना करो नहीं पीपीटी लोड कार करना कार तो ना सुनते ना सर वो नीचे में और ये नियम नहीं करियो आगे मैं all the faculty members who are going to present, please load your presentation in the stipulated laptop. Please come here and submit your pen drive, please. Then we will present. Okay, Sandeepan sir, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon to all of you. So, thank you very much to BPUT for giving such kind of platform where we can share our research work, and this is really a great encouragement for faculties as well as research scholars of the entire university. So in very brief, I'm going to present my things. Like these 5 journals I published in 2022. And first one is potential soluble substrate for transient electronics application. That is a basically review journal done by undergraduate students. And also Dr. Naveen Varan Manik is one of the collaborators from the Jadavpur University, and Dr. Gufran Ahmed. He is from Dalbagh Education and Institution, is one of the collaborator of this one. And it is published in AIP Advances with impact factor 1.6. And here, in nowadays transient materials are very important. And here in this particular review, we have just explaining different kind of transient devices, especially substrates, which are electronics, which are have some applications in electronic device fabrication fields. So we have segmented into 3 parts. First one is showing totally the fabrication process. Second one is device and its characteristics. The third part of the manuscript actually showing the solubility of the devices in different domain, different solvent. Next one is we have experimental work done by Robinson and albumin based thin film capacitors for flexible electronics application. BSA is used as a dielectric here over ITO coated PET substrate, and capacitance, thickness dependent capacitance and other characteristics was investigated in this particular research article, and Prajakta Mukherjee was the summer research internship of our institution. And the thickness dependent capacitance and other characteristics was measured in this particular research, and it is published in IT Journal of Research or impact factor 1.87. Next one is the experimental and simulated study of charge transport mechanism in hafnium titanium oxide gate dielectrics for SIG heterolayers. That is the experimental study where we deposited a thin film of HFTIOX on SIG, and we characteristics is ITS spectroscopy and the current conduction mechanism. And the collaborators are Dr. C.K. Maiti of IIT Kharagpur and Atanu Bag from SKKU, South Korea. So this is published in Bulletin of Material Science with impact factor 1.87. With the titanium we deposited using RS butter, which that facility is there in our institution. So next one is biomimicking of phyto-based superhydrophobic surface towards prospective application. This is also a review paper done by undergraduate students. So in this particular review paper, we basically reviewed the phyto-based, that means plant-based microstructure which exist in nature, like lotus leaf or husk leaf kind of things. This is some reported value we have gone through, and we have also segregated into 3 different parts. First one is the nature or type of the microstructure. Second one is that analysis of that microstructure. Third one is how to do some mimicking of those microstructure using some polymer materials. So and the another one is influence of current conduction paths and native defects on gas sensing properties of polar and non-polar gallium nitride. So that journal is published in Jalcom with impact factor 6.2, and Dr. Gavin Gupta from NPL Physics, New Delhi, and some faculties from University of Cambridge and RMIT Melbourne was also a collaborator of these things. And we found the CO gas sensing properties of that particular material. That simulation part was done from our side. Device fabrication was done in University of Melbourne. This is a brief profile of mine, and we have a small fabrication lab at NIST Berhampur where we can deposit some thin film characteristics. Solar cell characteristics also can be done. So I really believe in collaborative research, because I can understand that in experimental we are really facing some challenges because of our limitations. So through this particular platform, I just a request to all of you, if somebody wants to collaborate with our institutes, it will be a really great chance for us. So here is my detail. You can contact me if you have such kind of intentions. Thank you to all of you.
Thank you, sir. Any questions from audience side? Okay, sir. We will invite you during your presentation in Bhubaneswar. Thank you, sir. Next, We'll start computer science engineering. Dr. Rajendra Prasad Nayak will present now. He is working in Government College of Engineering, Kalahandi, Bhawanipatna, Odisha. So, sir will present.
Hello.
The stipulated time period is 5 minutes.
Okay. So, good afternoon, everyone. No need of my PPT, right? I am going to share my here, right, what I have done. So good afternoon, everyone. So I am Dr. Rajendra Prasad Nayak. I am working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science at Government College of Engineering, Kalahandi. So basically, I have done my work on misbehavior detection in vehicular networks. So now a very small question arises. What is the meaning of this misbehavior? We are telling no, that person is misbehaving me, or that student is misbehaving inside the classroom. So what is the meaning of this misbehavior? So basically this is a what? Behavior, deviation from the normal behavior, right? We call this as a misbehavior, fine? So coming to our vehicle, what is the misbehavior in case of vehicle? Is this relating to tire puncture? Or the vehicle is telling something to me, which is bad for me? Like that, some sort of like that. So I am just giving some good example of the misbehavior. Suppose I am now in Chand at suppose 12:30, I have a train. I need to pick up my train. And within 10 minutes, I need to reach there. So what I am going to do? I need to move faster, but there is congestion in the road. How can I move? So what I am going to do? I am going to announce myself that I am the ambulance car, or some ambulance is coming behind me. To all the cars, those are moving in front of me. So it is their duty to make the path for me or to the ambulance vehicle which is coming behind me. So by using this, what I am doing, I am taking the advantage of the ambulance. Though I am not the ambulance vehicle, but I am telling all the vehicles that yes, I am the ambulance vehicle, or one ambulance is coming behind me, please give me the way. So it is the duty of everyone to give the path so that I can reach faster. So, but this is a misbehavior, right? Just take an example of another misbehavior. Suppose one accident happened in front of me. It is my duty to check and tell to the backward vehicles that yes, there is an accident has happened and you need to slow down. But if I am not mentioning or if I am not sending the data to my behind vehicles that accident has happened, then they are going to come in the same speed that leads to multiple accidents. So this leads to what? Death of lots of people. So we need to stop these things, right? So this motivates me to perform this type of tasks, which is basically very much real life applications. So by using this, we can save the lots of people, because in life, what matters is the life itself, right? At last, the life matters. So we need to save the people's lives. So there are different methods of detection, like cryptographic methods, statistical based method, machine learning based methods. So we have basically used the machine learning methods and the statistical based methods for the detection purpose. And I have published 2 SCI journals based on this, having impact factor 2.6 in the Springer. And it's a very interesting topic, and I welcome all the researchers and the students also who are interested in to perform this type of tasks, interesting tasks, they can come. So thank you everyone. Any question? Yes.
I thought.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, thank you for the nice presentation.
Yes.
So my question is very basic question.
Yes, sir.
How can you justify the objective with the result analysis of this particular misbehavior detection?
Objective with the?
Result analysis.
Yes. Objective means listen. So our objective is to what? To reduce the number of accidents or to reduce the number of misbehaviors, right? So there are different types of misbehaviors. In this case, we have taken as civil attack, one misbehavior, DDoS attack as the one misbehavior, and mouthing attack, which may be bad mouthing or good mouthing as one type of misbehavior, and high-speed vehicle itself is as one of the misbehavior, and we need to reduce those attacks basically. By reducing those attacks, what happens now, we can reduce the number of misbehaviors inside the network.
Sir, is there any result analysis result? You can show the result analysis result?
Here I have not got, but you can check my paper. It is available in the Springer.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
No, another question is there.
Another question is waiting.
Your environment is dynamic. How we are controlling that environment to detect this misbehavior?
Yes, this is the very quite challenging task in case of VANET. Because we are not taking the triple grip. I have told no, we
I
are
think
taking.
we have got here from to understand, so try to explain these things. The environment is dynamic. How we are controlling that?
Yes. This is the one of the most challenging tasks in the vehicular ad hoc network is the dynamic network infrastructure, right? So in order to come this, you need to, though it is the ad hoc network, but you need to install some fixed infrastructure. They are basically called as RSUs. I have not gone into the details. So in case of
what are the techniques you are using? How you utilize, whether the scenario is static or dynamic?
It is a very much dynamic one.
Then
Every time we perform the simulation, we perform the simulation, we are
this
taking.
is simulation, but you are implementing it in a real-time environment. So how you what is the challenge you have to face? How you are avoiding that challenges?
The challenging is the communication, sir, basically, in this case of V2V, because we are using IEEE 802.11p.
All are simulation based, but I am telling about the real-time situation, how we are controlling that situation.
Yes. Real-time scenario, we have taken the OpenStreetMap that is from the Delhi.
Yes, I know.
We have taken the real
Yes,
OpenStreetMap scenario. So here we have captured that the Delhi scenario.
Which network you are using there, OpenStreetMap?
Which?
So any simulator you are using there?
Yes. We are using the VINS hybrid simulator, which is basically using Omnet++ and the Sumo, SUMO.
Sumo, yes.
Simulation microprocessor.
So how many vehicles you are controlling or any architecture you have designed for that?
Yes. In case of, we have taken for the two scenarios. One is grid map, one is OpenStreetMap. From the grid map scenario, we have taken only 100 vehicles.
Is there any traffic situations? I will put any traffic situation there.
So in the OpenStreetMap scenario, we have taken 2,000 vehicles. So by taking those 2,000
So it is not a real-time scenario. Are you getting 2,000? What is the dimension of the road? What have you considered?
Yes, everything is there, sir, in the paper. Everything is there. It is 3,000 into 2,000 meters square area in the grid map. And in the OpenStreetMap, the Delhi best is a 5 kilometer area we have covered.
Okay.
So
is it real-time? It is possible?
Yes, sir.
So is there any case study?
Yes, we have done everything, sir.
No, real-time case study. I'm asking about real-time case study.
No, we have
Everything is possible in simulation, but real-time you should tell. Because you are going to implement that.
Real-time, actually, we have tried to implement, but the thing is that we need to purchase.
It is not possible. I know Indian scenario, it is not possible to implement.
Inside India, it is not yet possible. Some things are there, like FASTag we are using.
Yes.
Because that in this case, one vehicle is communicating to the FASTag. So that is a one V2V communication, or V2I communication.
Yes. Also, B2B communication is not possible also now, because you need to have internet service for that.
Yeah, basically the IEEE.
Also, this 5G is coming here now. It is not enough to control all these things.
That actually,
How
sir,
to minimize
everything is depends upon the communication. That communication medium we need to be. That is IEEE 802.11p, and that is not yet implemented inside India.
So one more question: when will get that access? Within how many years will get such situation to control the vehicles?
First of all, we need government approval. So our government has not yet approved for this. So when the government approval,
or 2 decades more, we have to wait for that.
First of all, we need government approvals. Without government approval, we cannot implement any networking infrastructure here, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir. I would like to call Dr. Umakanta Behra, sir, from Department of Mining, GEC Keonjhar, to present his work. We have Dr. Umakanta Behra, sir.
Dr. Umakanta Behra will present on the topic Sir, what is your topic, sir? Introduction, go ahead.
I am talking about my topic, sir. Good afternoon, respected dignitary present here. I think what I have done, what I am doing, and what I will do, just I will explain in this presentation. And I am Dr. Umakant Behra, working as assistant professor at Government College of Engineering. I came from an industry. I worked 3 years in an industry. I think I decided to do my PhD topic in slurry transportation. As we are located in the mining field of Kenjor, and there is a hurdles for transportation, you know. So I decided to select a topic to transport the material through pipeline, as it's an emerging field in the mining field. So I decided, I think my research activity and what my future plan I'm trying to explain in this presentation. So I'm not disturbing anymore. I just come to my topic, direct topic. And my objective of topic is basically we are doing underground mining operation. In underground mining operation, what is the problem? Actually, there is a subsidence problem. What material we extract from our underground mines, we need to fulfill it at that phase. So we think for a material, and material is in earlier we are using sand, and you know sand is very difficult nowadays. So we think for an alternative material, and that alternative material is our fly ash. I am using fly ash to transport the material, and the problem is to transport the fly ash from generation side to our utilization side, means our underground mine side. So transportation fly ash through pipeline is also very difficult. So we develop a surfactant, that is natural surfactant. Yes, we have so many commercial surfactant available in the market. So we think environmental friendly surfactant, because we are putting this material in our underground mines, and it's very underground mines environment is precious for us and precious for our health. So we extract one material from Sappanna lorifera fruit, just basically we call it Ithapala, which is plentifully available in the Koraput district of our Odisha. We extract our saponin from that fruits, and we add that saponin in our slurry. Then we see our solid concentration will increase up to 68 and 70% of fly ash. So I just see my problem is transportation, and also after transporting our fly ash slurry into our underground mines area, it's very difficult to settle. So our objective, I fixed our objective is how to settle faster that fly ash. So we add again some natural flocculant to easily settle that fly ash. So another objective I fix here, and identify a problem, and also select an objective is poor settling and how to increase the settling. So again, these are the identified gaps. I don't want to explain anymore. So these are objective to increase the flow behavior transportation through our pipeline, and to study the settling characteristics, and also water drainage and absorption capability of fly ash, because we need to recirculate that water, and also we can use most water as per our regulations. So these are some key, these are some characterization techniques we are using to know about my material, what material I use. These are some same setup in our college, and this is particular analysis what I am not discuss what thing. See here, this slide explain how we transport our fly ash through pipeline. See, in this pipeline system, this is our fly ash, and this fly ash is added with our some natural fruits which we extract our saponin, and also some commercial surfactant we add here to enhance our capability of slurry, and you see we transport this fly ash slurry into our underground mines void. And these are surfactant, and see here we have some natural surfactant, Sappanna lorifolia and Acacia recuperation, and also we have some commercial surfactant, CSDS and sodium silicate. And also as second objective I fixed, that is our settling, and in settling study we see how our fly ash settle by adding our flocculant, that is guargum. And see this your setup, this very small setup in a laboratory, just we use one cylinder and potassium permanganate as an indicator, and our Procter solution, then we'll see how it is settled. And this is a mechanism of fly ash settling. Here we have fly ash, we added guar gum, and this guar gum helps bridging between the particles, and the particles our specific gravity increase and easily settle easily. And this is a model developed by our students, and this model helps us to find out the water absorption capability of our fly ash and water drainage capability of our fly ash. And see some conclusion I have drawn, and this is some future plan I also, whatever I implement by the material I use fly ash, again I convert that material to our iron ore and limestone and other materials I putting in this research area. Then we'll see how iron ore transport, how we increase the solid concentration of our iron ore. And this is a list of publication I have made, some essays, American Chemical Society, and also Taylor Francis Coal Preparation and Utilization, and some other publications and some book chapters and some conferences I published. And this is my education qualification. I did my PhD from IIT Assam Dhanbad, and also I MTech from IIT Assam Dhanbad in Mineral Engineering Department, and PhD in Mining Department. I also completed my BTech in Government College of Engineering, Kenjor. And see my professional experience, I have worked as assistant manager at Jindal Steel and Power Limited for 3 years, and currently I am working assistant professor. And this is achievement award as executive of the month in February at Jindal Steel and Power Limited, best paper award, OPJU, best paper, 2 times best paper award, and also Young Research Award by Institute of Research of India. Thank you so much. Any question, please? Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your presentation. Okay. Any questions from audience?
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, how fly ash is reacted to water?
Please, again,
sir,
please.
Sir, how
we collect the fly ash?
Sir, fly ash, sir, how fly ash is reacted to water?
Reacted to water?
Yes, sir.
No, by adding surfactant, its weighted property increases. If you add fly ash in water, yes, it's weighted. But my objective is adding surfactant. It's increase the weightability of fly ash by adding surfactant, for which our solid concentration increases. So my objective of surfactant is increases the weightability of fly ash. That's my basic objective. Yes, please.
So which compounds were added in the fly ash?
Yes.
So which compounds were added in fly ash?
Basically, saponin extracted from our Odia Rithaphala, we are available in our market. So that Rithaphala scientifically, as a mining engineer, I don't know so many scientific, biological, botanical name of that. The saponin, laurofolia, and acacia, they are fruits. The fruits, we extract saponin from that fruits, and that saponin is mixed with our fly ash slurry. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Any other question? No. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your presentation. Next, Dr. Gopala Behera, Assistant Professor, Department of CSE, Government College Kalahandi. Sir, please.
Hello.
Hello, sir. So, can I start without PPT?
Okay. Yes, sir, go ahead, sir.
Very good afternoon, everybody. Myself, Dr. Gopal Behera, Assistant Professor from Government College of Engineering, Kalahandi. So, my presentation on this Research Day Award presentation is handling data sparsity. One of the paper of my research, that is handling data sparsity by item metadata into deep recommender system. As you know, all of the maximum students are citizens of India, or all are depending upon purchasing the online shopping. They are purchasing the products from online shopping. So now, at the time of you are shopping, the products from online. Now, whenever you are purchasing one product, similar products are going to be recommended to you. So, based on these things, whenever I am doing my research, I have found some of the problems on this, how these products is going to be recommended to the users, so that similar products. So, what are the problems also presents whenever they are recommending the similar products? I found some of the gaps from the literatures. So that part is one of the part is data sparsity and a cold start. So what the data sparsity is saying that the data sparsity is saying that how many number of users is now going to be interacted with the products. Based on this, as you know, whenever they are interacting, there are some ratings or some of the likes or dislikes are given by the users. So from the data sets, what I have collected, I found that maximum number of users are not going to be interacting or liking the products. So whenever I found that kind of, I have to, I think that I need to have to improve that kind of I can improve that kind of data sparsity, so that number of product is going to be recommended, similar product is going to be the recommended. At the same time also another problem is that is the cold start. Cold start means whenever a new item is going to be introduced to, that may not be recommended to the users. So that time it is that means it is saying that if it is not interacted with number of users, that number of users is not interacted, then that product is not going to be recommended. And so that means research is going to be, that means the product which is more interacted, that product is more recommended to the different user, whereas the product which is now introduced to or new either user or product. So that kind of things is going to be not recommended to the users. So that is, we can say that richer is going to be rich and poorer is going to be poor. So that scenario will be present in this type of topic, that is the recommender system. So to handling that, I need to have to introduce one of my method. One of the method that is called as your metadata embedding into deep recommender system. I have designing one deep learning based methodologies on there. I have a take, in addition to the user, along with the item, there is some metadata of items, which is that is the different type of metadata. For example, in case of your genre, in case of a movie, we have a genre. Different kind of genres are there. Based on this genre, we are introducing and we are trying to extracting the features and along with the users as well as your items. Then after that, we have embedding, we are then concatenating all these features, trying to as much as extracting the features from user, item as well as the metadata of the items. Then there are the deep learning, that is a deep neural network framework will be developed. Now on this deep neural network, we have said different type of parameters, and that parameters will be classified like your learning rate, your optimizer, or different kind of hidden layers, or that is your dropouts, similarly your batch normalization. So on we have to select which one is the best parameters by using different different optimization, like we have applying the grid search optimization technique to find the best parameter values. Applying after the best parameter value, finally you have to predicted value. Once you have to find the predicted value, the predicted value will be now then it will be calculated with finding the loss in the form of training as well as testing. Okay, now based on this, and we have in my paper I have used these are the three data sets. You have seen that now the sparsity ratio of all these data sets. Higher the data set size is more, the sparsity level is also the percentage of sparsity level is going to be more. 98.3 means 98% of users is not going to be interacting with or watching the movies or different movies. these are the some different parameters that have applied on the deep neural network. Similarly, now based on these different parameter settings, I got the results. I found that my proposed methodology is getting better prediction error than the comparative or state of art models. And these are the some model loss graphs in terms of the training and testing, in terms of training and testing of all three data sets. And these are the some conclusions. I found that this after embedding this metadata into the deep collaborative recommender system, that will be reduced the sparsity gap of recommender system in basically in the collaborative recommender systems. So thank you. If any questions you may ask.
Thank you, sir. Any questions from audience?
Again, a nice presentation, sir. Sir, my question is, what are the different type of data sparsity you are using in your research? Is it singular base or multi-based data sparsity?
No, sir. In the data sparsity, I already have shown the data set, that is how many sparsity ratio is present, and how many number of users is going to be interacting with the particular product or any kind of items. Once you have to find out the sparsity, now whenever I am in the form of training and testing, that time I have to, the sparsity level I have to check 40%, 60%.
No sir, actually I am asking about the different type of data, means you are using the text based data or image based data or
in my I have used only text based data.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Any other questions? I think no. Thank you, sir. The next presenter is
thank you.
Dr. Shubhakanta Naik from Mechanical Engineering, and he is currently working as assistant professor in COEB Bhubaneswar. Sir, please present within 5 minutes.
Hello. So a very good afternoon to all of you. Myself Dr. Shubhakanta Naik, and I am from College of Engineering Bhubaneswar. And you can see my topic is natural fiber as a reinforcement in composites, but I'll keep my presentation very short. I'll tell about what are the natural fibers we use as the reinforcement and their application part. So before going, we should know what is a natural fiber actually. The fibers which we get from nature, we say it as the natural fibers. So depending upon that, the natural fibers So depending upon so we can get the natural fibers from plants, animals and minerals. So nowadays the plant fibers are very much vastly used as a reinforcement in polymer based composites. Okay, so these are some of the natural fibers we have used in polymer based composites for development of natural fiber polymer composites. And these are the animal fibers. We can get the animal fibers from the chicken feathers, from the wool, sheep wool, and the eggshells also we can use as the reinforcement in the polymer based matrices. So these are the advantages. We know it is very, natural fibers are very lightweight, it has low density and also have some acceptable strength. Not as for the synthetic fibers, but when it is mixed with the polymer composites, it enhances the overall mechanical properties of the composites. But it has one demerit, that is the moisture absorption, which causes swelling of the fibers, and for that a lot of treatments have been done. Due to shortage of time, I cannot explain that one right now. And the most important part is application part, because whenever you are doing research, I will suggest to emphasis on the application part, which is most important. So after manufacturing or developing the natural fiber polymer composites, what are its application? It is vastly used in automobile industries. I can say the German-based companies already have used jute fiber with polypropylene, that is the thermoplastic polymers and thermosetting epoxies resin Okay, in manufacturing the door panels, interior panels, the backside of the seat, the door linings, various components are already manufactured using different natural fibers from plants. Like flax fiber, sisal fiber, hemp fiber have already used and they have successfully manufactured different components for their vehicles, and which also enhances the fuel efficiency due to its light weight. Then next is the biomedical industries. This is actually not my area. Okay, and it is one of the applications where the natural fibers are already used. And the figure you can see that where it can be used for the orthopedic section, it is mostly used. Then marine industries, different components. You can say the bamboo, it is a naturally fiber, so the bamboo is a natural material that offers good potential for composites. We can use bamboo fibers to make a different surfboards. It is also made of your natural fiber polymer composites. Then there are some other application, PCBs. There is an electrical application as appliances. Then packaging application. This is, I can say, this is the next sector where the natural fiber is vastly used. That is the packaging industries. So the boxes are for packaging foods, and their packaging boxes are made of natural fiber polymer composites. Then also the civil, in the civil department also it is used, that the civil applications. For insulating the walls, and also the partition boards are used, that is also made of natural fiber polymer composites. So conclusion, you know that due to the light weight and low cost, the natural fibers are used, but it has some drawbacks, like I told, the moisture absorption. So I will suggest this is a good area to research on. There are a lot of scope in this area. So I'll suggest to go and look after my papers. These are my published papers during January to December 2022, for which I received this award. And this is also the second time I'm receiving. In the year 2019 also I received the award, and this is the second time I'm receiving. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, sir. Any question?
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, how natural fiber is used in electric circuits?
Electric circuits, no, boards. And electric PCB boards are used. Only boards are not the sensors are used, only the board. PCB boards are manufactured by epoxy and using jute fiber also. I have also prepared using Erica fibers. Only the board you can prepare it, not circuits. PCB boards.
So sometimes...
Upon that you can apply the electronics part comes, your sensor, ICs, everything you can put on that.
Okay, so thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Is there any other question from the audience side?
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next we are going to have Saipat Sahu, sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Gita Autonomous College. We are going to have Saipat, sir, from Gita Autonomous College of Engineering, Mechanical Department.
Good afternoon to all of you. So I am highly thankful to you that a chance is given to me for presenting my research on this paper, Calotropis gigantea and Cascavola thevatia, fiber reinforced epoxy composite, an experimental study. So I am going through very specific area which I have researched. Just before me, sir has told some of this natural fiber composites application and use. So here, I have used two natural fibers. One is Calotropis gigantea and Cascavola thevatia. So this is the outline of this research. Due to shortage of time, just background and some of this objective and our specific work I will cover. Natural fiber reinforced polymer composites are nowadays very important and very useful in these modern applications. As this is having low density and very cheaply available, and also the mechanical strength of these materials are very good. So we have a very good application in the field of automobile, specifically in aerospace industries, transportation, all these areas we are getting a very good application of this natural fiber composites. I have worked upon this natural composites huge application in the automobile field, like this upholstery manufacturing, dashboard, door fibers, and brake pad. This is a renewable, low density, and the price is also less. So we are using this natural fiber composites, and two fibers we are using. The first one, Calotropis gigantea, which in Odia we are saying that Oroco plant. We are using the bast fiber of this Calotropis gigantea, and second one, Cascavala thebatia, Coniero. Also, this bast fiber of this Cascavala thebatia is also used. This is the process of collecting the natural fibers. Manually we have collected these natural fibers, and very good fibers. It seems very nice. After collecting this natural fiber, we have fabricated the composite with epoxy, and we have tested thermogravimetric testing, mechanical testing, wear and tear testing, and also other testings have been done, and their analysis have been carried out. The conclusions also very interesting conclusions we have got. And the application we have done by preparing a natural fiber for this vehicle automobile dashboard making and a brake pad we have prepared. And 6 numbers of journal papers we have published in 2022. So thank you for your patience listening. If any queries,
Do we have any
please ask me.
questions from the audience side? Thank you very much, sir. We don't have any questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. So please look at the last, list. Go to the last slide. Yeah, you should check the spelling, listening spelling is incorrect.
I am marked.
So please take care of this, okay? You should be careful.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. We have the next faculty for presentation is Dr. Chinmay Deheri, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Vikas, Institute of Technology, Bargarh. We have Dr. Chinmay Deheri, Assistant Professor from Vikas Institute of Technology, Bargarh.
Very good afternoon to one and all present over here. First of all, I am very much thankful to BPUT for providing such a wonderful platform to present our research work. I am Chinmay Deheri from Vikas Institute of Technology, and my topic is biohydrogen, a fuel for the future. I am not presenting any of my paper, I am just presenting the brief of that, How it is a biohydrogen actually, it is, why it is called the future for, fuel for the future. Actually this biohydrogen, it is a combination of two fuels like your hydrogen and methane, biohydrogen and biomethane. It can be produced from the renewable energy sources, and as my previous speakers also from IGIT Sarang, Dr. Panda said, renewable energy has a bright future ahead. So this also comes under the this renewable energy, and which is being used widely in the near future. So this biohydrogen, it is generally produced from the renewable biomass sources, which is widely abundantly available in our source, in our locality or in our surrounding. So this is the process we can produce from this bioethane from the various sources. You can see food waste, agricultural waste, and so many wastes. We can, from the waste materials also we can produce this bioethane, and the process is very much it's not that much complicated. It is the first process is called the dark fermentation, in which the hydrogen is produced, and the second process is the anaerobic digestion, in which the methane is produced, and by combining this hydrogen and methane we can produce the bioethane. And why it is saying the future fuel? Because this bioethane, whatever the fuel I am talking about, it has a high calorific value. That means the that energy content of that bioethane will be significantly high because of that presence of this hydrogen. It has a high calorific value of 120 megajoule per kg, as we know. In our gaseous fuels, in methane and all the CNG traditional gases, we can see that the calorific value is limited to 42 or 50 megajoule per kg. So by using this hydrogen, it can be significantly improved to a means higher energy. So this is the application area. We can see this fuel can be used to so much of areas. We can see electricity production, and you can see the food waste and industrial application, as well as our home-made application. So much of applications areas there, and the production is also the waste of that process. It can be used for the digested. It can be used for the fertilizer for the plants and all that. So in this process there is no waste, we can say. So this is the advantages of this bioethane. So my contribution in this area is that in this traditional process of this production, this hydrogen content is limited to only 10 to 15%, as you can see. But in my research work, I have improved this hydrogen content up to 33 to 35%, which is a significant enough, we can say. And by purification of that hydrogen, that calorific value has been improved to 60 to 70 megajoule per kg. And this process, by using some catalyst, specific catalyst, we have improved that process, and we have also patented that catalyst, that use of that catalyst, we have patented that. So this contributes to a highly efficient, energy efficient near future, in our near future, you can say. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much. Any questions, I will be happy for. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Do we have any questions from the audience side? No? Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much.
The next faculty researcher to present the paper is Dr. Sachidanand Prasad, Associate Professor, Department of Electrical Engineering, NIST Barampur. We have here Dr. Sachidanand Prasad from NIST Barampur, Department of Electrical Engineering.
A very good afternoon to one and all. I am Dr. Sachidanand Prasad, presently working as an associate professor in the Department of Electrical Engineering, NIST Autonomous Barampur. So my before going to my presentation, I would like to thank to BPUT for conducting such type of programs and activities to encourage the PhD scholars, research scholars, and faculty members to continue their research activities. Thank you. So my topic of presentation is temperature dependent branch current based distribution system state estimation algorithm. So first I will introduce about what is state estimation, and then I will introduce about my research work. So first, what is state estimation in power system? Basically, state estimation is a process of determining the best possible estimates of the true value of the system states from the available measurements. Basically, in a power system, as you know that if bus voltage, magnitude and angle at all the buses are known to us, then rest of the quantity of interest in a system can be determined. For example, in a given power system, we want to know how much real power flow, reactive power flow, how much current is flowing in a line, how much losses happening in a system. So that those things are required to know to monitor a given power system. Like this, the same thing are being done in a distribution system also. So that is why state estimation plays a very important role in energy management system for monitoring and control a distribution system. Basically, it brings a mathematical relationship between the system measurements and available and the variables. So in a transmission and distribution system, voltage magnitude at all the buses and their angles are treated as state variables. Because once the state variables are known to us, then rest of the quantity of interest in a system can be determined. Okay, so that is why basically this state estimation algorithm, it is nothing but a digital filtering algorithm which processes the raw data to estimate the accurate information about the system. Okay. So why we are going for the state estimation? These are the reasons why we are going for the state estimation in a distribution system. Due to limited number of measurements, communication failures, that means while sending the data from the grid to the control centers, there is a chance of data loss, and real-time monitoring control of a distribution system used to estimate the unmeasured quantities. For example, in a distribution system, we cannot place the meters at all parts of the network because it will make the configuration cost more. So that is why we are using limited number of measurement instruments for accurately estimating the states of a system. And also it is used to detect and identify the bad measurements, and also because of economical constant. So our main basic objective is to improve the accuracy of estimation in a transmission and distribution system. And basically I have worked in distribution system, so how to improve the accurate estimation of state variables. So there are several methods we are using to improve the accuracy of state estimation. And in this work what I have done, that in most of the cases we have seen that most of the authors, they have not included the temperature effects on estimation. What is the effect of temperature on state estimation performance? Because you see, if the resistance of a transmission line and inductance depends upon the temperature. So if temperature varies, then resistance, the line parameters will change. So if the line parameters are changing, then based upon that, if you are not considering the line parameters effect on estimation accuracy, on state estimation results, then obviously we will get inaccurate results. Poor accuracy we will get. So that is why in my work I have included the effect of temperature on estimating the state variable, because temperature affecting the parameters of a transmission line, transmission and distribution lines. So in this work, the temperature variation effect on state estimation performance is highly significant, as you know, because it is affecting the parameters of the line, and conductor parameters such as resistance and reactances are changing due to uncertain variation of the conductor temperature. So that's why temperature plays a very important role in improving the accuracy of the state estimation. This is also one of the methods for which we are going for the improvement of accuracy. Okay. So this method we have verified by taking one test systems, that is IEEE 69 bus test system, and we have run the state estimation algorithm, temperature dependent state estimation algorithm, to accurately estimate the state variables. And this is tested in the passive network as well as in the active network also. Active network means in the presence of DG, when renewable energy sources will be there in the network. So we can, what will be its effect, that can be studied. So this is the DSSC equations. Here I have not mentioned in details about the temperature dependent equations, and which you can get it from my research article I have published. So this is the Jacobian matrix. You can see in the conventional methods we are not including the state variables. So here I have included, and this is the Jacobian matrix. And they are the proposed methods, DSSC algorithm we have used to calculate to estimate the state variables. They are the steps. And this is the performance indices we have used to minimize the error. Simulation results carried out by taking IEEE 69 bus test system. And these are the results we got by running the temperature dependent state estimation algorithm. And the results have been compared with all conventional methods existing in the literatures. And it is found that temperature effect plays a very significant role in improving the accuracy of the state estimation. So these are the results for different kinds of uncertainty I have considered. For example, 1% error in measurement devices. Similarly, we can go for 3% error, 5% error, because measurements errors are not fixed one. It is uncertain in nature. So I have cases, we have considered 3 cases. So the results are shown in the tabular form, and you can see the proposed method, what we have proposed, that is dominating the other conventional techniques. And the conclusion is, by using this method, the accuracy of the state estimation in the distribution system can be improved, and it is verified by comparing the results with other conventional papers. And this is the paper I published as a single author, and that is temperature dependent branch current based active distribution system state estimation in Iranian Journal of Science and Technology, transaction of electrical engineering in 2022. The other references. Thank you. Any question?
Sir, hello sir. I have one question. Actually, for your state estimation algorithm, what is the efficiency? How can you calculate the efficiency of that particular state estimation algorithm?
Sir,
do you understand the meaning of the efficiency? Efficiency in terms of time. Okay.
No, efficiency you are talking about, accuracy we are saying. How much accurately we are estimating. Okay, so efficiency what we are talking about, so I can justify in terms of its accuracy, because estimation means how accurately we are estimating the state variables. That should be. The actual value will be given, so how much you are approaching towards the accuracy value. So accuracy is the most important thing. That you are talking what is called efficiency. How much efficiency?
I am actually talking about the time complexity, regarding time complexity. In your estimation algorithm, so you are using any data processing?
Yes. It is not taking too much time, because you see, when you are going for the planning study, so you can take different measurement scenarios. Different measurement scenario you can take to test the performance of your proposed algorithm. But otherwise this algorithm, estimation algorithm, is used for real time basis. It won't take in some seconds you will get the answers.
No, in the existing system, yes, for the time complexity and your system, in your proposed system,
yes,
what is the time complexity? Is there any reduce of time complexity that will be mentioned in your?
Yeah, so time actually estimation basically when you are going for the planning study, so we are taking different scenarios to investigate what is the performance of the algorithm under different situations. But estimation algorithm is used for real-time monitoring. It won't take more time to estimate the state variables.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you all.
We could solve the technicality problem with Ladi Sandeep sir. So now we are going to have the presentation of L. Sandeep Kumar sir from Geetam, Visakhapatnam. He is a PhD research scholar. He is going to present his work. L. Sandeep Kumar from Geetam, Visakhapatnam.
Good afternoon to everyone, one and all. So I am Ladi Sandeep Kumar, research scholar in EC department in BPOT, and I am also working as a assistant professor in Geetam University, Visakhapatnam. So I am thankful to the BPOT for giving the opportunity to present my research work in this platform. So my work is on hyperspectral images. So it is very important research topic for around all over the world. So first of all, I will show you what is the hyperspectral image and how it is different from the color image. So color image only captures three image in three bands, that is red, blue and green, whereas hyperspectral image captures the image in multiple bands, in continuous image band, wavelet bands. So which possesses rich spectral and spatial information about the scene where the image is captured, and it is widely used in the remote sensing, but there are numerous other applications also in other areas. So what is the uniqueness in the hyperspectral image? So the hyperspectral image, as I told you, it is captured by the help of a hyperspectral sensors. It may be the sensor may be situated on the satellite or by the help of the drones. Okay, the sensor may be fitted in the drones. So the sensor captures the scene in multiple wavelet bands, and the sensor captures the reflectance of the reflectance from the object, because when the light is incident on any object, it reflects. So based on the reflectance value, we get a graph that is called we plot the graph of the reflectance versus wavelength, and you can see in the image the vegetation has a particular reflectance pattern, water has some reflectance pattern, soil has a reflectance pattern. So this is unique to that object, and that is why we call this reflectance pattern as the spectral signature. So as every person has a unique signature, so in this, similarly every object in this object has a its own unique spectral signature. So that's why hyperspectral image captures the information, the spectral as well as spatial information of an object. So there are two types of multi-band images, that is, one is multispectral image and other one is the hyperspectral image. So hyperspectral image is more advanced over the multispectral image, as it contains more spectral information compared to the multispectral image. So you see there are a lot of advantages of hyperspectral imaging. So first one is very important, that is food quality and safety assessment. So by the help of hyperspectral image, we are able to assess the food, the quality of the food, the quality of vegetables and fruits, non-destructive way. Means it is a non-destructive assessment. Without damaging the vegetable or fruit, we are able to assess the quality of the food. So next one is medical diagnosis. The hyperspectral image is widely used in medical diagnosis in detecting the brain tumor. Next one is the precision agriculture. So in the agriculture, it is you can also detect the quality of the crop stage, at which stage the crop is at present. Next one is the water resource and flood management. It is one of the important area, that is water resource and flood management. Forensic document examination. And next one is the defense and homeland security. So this in the defense, it is used in landmine detection, and also in the recent you can see Israel defense is widely using this hyperspectral imaging to identify the tunnels. So this is Indian hyperspectral imaging satellite, so which is named as HISIS. So HISIS stands for Hyperspectral Imaging Satellite. So it is widely used in agriculture, forestry, and in assessment of geography such as coastal zones and inland waterways. Okay. So in my research work, I used 3 open source hyperspectral data, because I was unable to get the free data. Okay, so these are the 3 open source, some of the 3 open source data which I have used for my research work. And I have used supervised learning scheme where I am giving, I used deep learning method. Here you see these are the ground truth images of the 3 data sets which I have used in my research work. So first one, as I told you that it is a, yeah, so.
Excuse me, sir. There is a time bound.
Okay. So first, my first work is a novel gray wolf optimization based CNN classifier for hyperspectral image classification. So here I have used a deep learning, here I have used a gray wolf optimization method to tune my hyperparameters of a CNN model which is used for classifying the hyperspectral image. So this is published in Springer, Multimedia Tools and Applications. So this is the block diagram of the work which I have performed. So these are the result analysis. So next one is here next work is a novel strategy for classifying spectral, spatial, shallow and deep hyperspectral imaging features using 1D EWT and 3D CNN. So here I have obtained the spectral, spatial, shallow features using the 1D EWT, and that shallow features I have given input to the deep learning model, that is 3D CNN, for classification. So this work is published in this Earth Science Informatics journal. This is Springer journal. So this is the overview of the block diagram of the work which is published in the second journal. So these are the results. The third work is SWTNet hyperspectral image classification using 2-stage combined shallow and deep feature extraction. So here I have obtained the shallow features using the stationary wavelet transform, and those the shallow spectral and spatial shallow features I have input to the deep learning model. And this work is published in Neural Computing and Applications, which is a Springer journal. So this is the block diagram of the third work which I have done. So original hyperspectral image I am giving and reducing the spectral dimension using the PCA, principal component analysis. And after that I am one branch is going to the 2D stationary wavelet transform to extract the spectral and spatial shallow features. And one branch is one input, other side is going to the directly the multiple input multi-scale 3D CNN model, and combinedly whatever features I am getting, I am classifying it through linear SVC.
Sandeep sir, please conclude.
So here whatever work I have done, that is based on the supervised learning, and I have the main motive here is to extract to develop the features, spectral and spatial features, and to for feature learning, and to build the classification models. So that is the objective of my research work. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Is there any question from the audience? No. Thank you, sir. We are going to have our last presentation of the session. Dr. Shiv Kumar Mishra, sir, from Electrical Department, who is heading the Director CUPGs, is going to give the presentation of his work.
Hello. Thank you. So it's almost lunch time, so I'll not bore you. Okay. So I'll just in brief going to present my research work, and those who are present over here, I would like to say that how to utilize your best time, when this particular papers were written, please remember that was COVID time, okay, for which we got this award. I think some five papers were there. All are very good papers. But to be very, those papers are purely theoretical work because the time is like that. Okay, so just have a look. I'll not take much time. You can, from there you go to the next slide. Yeah, so, yeah, next. Yeah, so this is the diagram which I have taken from my old paper. It's 2017 paper. Look at this. It is the motivation basically, because my area of research is all about power distribution system, and you look at the thing, the power distribution system in earlier days where stands for distribution system, it is minor switches are there. It was very traditional one, and over it has evolved. Distribution automation has come up along with SCADA, and the present distribution system is a smart distribution system. And look at the driving forces. The driving forces are growing trend for quality and reliable power. There are plug-in electrical vehicles coming up. There are new techniques which are technology. There are growth of DGs. So with all today's power distribution system is completely different. So that is the motivation, and we have a huge scope of research in each of these areas. You pick up any arrow and you have a research area along with it. Okay? So, yeah. Look at this power distribution network. This is a network, and you have now embedded into it. So that is the motivation. You have storage, you have vehicle, increased penetration of DGs. DG stands for distributed. Gone are those days when the thermal power plants are away from the load centers. Now all the generation inside the distribution system. You might see, in a short time, you will see that every house has a windmill or a solar photovoltaic cell. So the term has converted into a term called prosumers. It means they also, consumers are no longer just consume energy. They are also the generation. So this is the new term that has come up, prosumers. So along with this, these are all the things that are going to evolve. So along with this challenge, so our aim is to tackle how seamless integrate the technology day-to-day life. So that is the motivation. So coming back to the list of recent publication, this is basically these four papers. These four papers for which I got this award, and you see it was in the year 2022. Okay, and the work was carried out mostly in the year 2020 and 21. Okay, when there was complete shutdown, we are all in the home. Okay, so basically thanks to my student Ambika Prasad Hota, who was a research scholar in IIIT Bhubaneswar then, and I could guide him, almost online guide. I became an online guide. I learned, because that was the era when we used to, do everything online. So, and I changed the very topic of his PhD thesis, and I resorted to a simple mathematical theoretical work. It's a purely theoretical work, but I got this 4 papers. This is not just 4 papers, there are actually 7 papers and all are based on this single concept that is called loss allocation method. Okay, so this is the outcome of the PhD thesis of Ambika Prasad Hota, loss allocation techniques in the active power distribution system. Believe me, it is just about a single formula. We just went for a formula and in a fine day, it clicked, and that particular formula got us the 7 papers. You will not believe, but this is the fact. So what is this loss allocation? I'm just, in a single sentence, I'm going to tell you that, in a system there are loss, distribution system, there are power loss. But nobody is taking the responsibility of this loss. Okay? And when deregulation is coming in, there are multiple players in the field, and so there is a tug of war, almost, who will take the responsibility of the loss that is occurring in a system. So that's why our problem, our solution comes in that we have given a very simple, fair way of allocating loss that is occurring in the system, and we have divided into the players or the stakeholders between the, and you can always say this is very simple. No, it's not that simple, because of the system has grown, its complexity has grown like anything. So we have proposed a loss allocation technique considering all such complexities, and each one of these, the 7 papers, has taken into consideration one of the complexities in each case. Okay, so this is the significance of loss allocation technique. It's a purely mathematical, it's a theoretical work. Thanks to, I would always thank to that time, particular time, which has given, because there was no scope for experimental work. We resorted to this, and he got the PhD award for this. But what is my present area of research? I will conclude with this. To study various stochastic modeling approach and to apply these techniques for capturing such uncertain event exist in a smart distribution system. So I would like to call upon those who are interested. Please visit my Google Scholar or my ORCID page, and please look at my present area of work revolves around this, look at, with the smart things coming into the system, everything is getting unsettled. Many of the previous speakers have spoken about renewable things, there is that, but what is the disadvantage about renewable sources? They are highly unpredictable. You cannot predict that the system, the photovoltaic system that is giving you energy, will be able to give energy in the very next day or very next, because it is completely nature dependent. If you go for wind energy, again very unpredictable. So renewable energies are green energy, that's fine, but they are highly unpredictable. So when you are going to integrate these things into the system, you have to take a lot of care. Otherwise, the entire system is going to collapse. So we have to model, we have to stochastically model the system, and we have to go for the approaches. So that is the present area of my research. I would like to call upon those who are interested. They can visit my page, okay, either in ResearchGate, and if they are interested for any collaborative work, you are always welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I would like to request sir to end the session with vote of thanks.
Okay, that's okay. So thank you.
There are questions, okay.
Yeah.
You told that the renewable energy are very useless.
No, I never said that.
Yes, you
No.
told that it is not stable, unpredictable, all these things. So I would like to say that why the government is spending this amount of money in this connection.
No, I never said that it is not. No. Please don't misquote me, okay? I never said that. I said that it is very useful, very, very useful.
Unpredictable.
Yes, unpredictable is, it doesn't mean that unpredictable means not useful. It is not the same thing. Unpredictable means you have to integrate in the system. See, from electrical point of view, we have to get, see, suppose coal energy.
Yes.
The energy which we are getting from coal.
That is that is non-renewable. Renewable.
See, I am talking about predictable. Okay, which is predictable, which is non-predictable. It is not same as useful and non-useful. Okay, please don't mix the two things. See, we had to have, because the renewable energy is the future.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
we cannot. But when something comes in, it comes with the challenges. So we have to also deal with the challenges, and that is our research area.
It is the duty of engineers.
Yes, exactly.
Our duty is to find out the use of solar energy.
Exactly.
Then the grading, everything is your.
Exactly.
Okay.
I fully agree with you.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Sir, I have one question, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in your one paper, you are using the loss allocation algorithm for both for the active and passive power distribution system.
Yes.
Sir, which one is better, sir?
See, you have to understand what is an active one, what is a passive one. Passive one means the one I show you that earlier, it was not, the power distribution system is a passive one, earlier one, because there was no generators which are embedded into the system. Now, with every home, perhaps in the near future, is going to have a photovoltaic cell in the top, rooftop. Many have electrical vehicles which are also going to generate power. So with that kind of scenario, the power distribution system, which earlier used to be a passive one, has changed into a completely active one. So our challenges are growing day by day. So with that, it is the same loss allocation technique, but it has to be validated in a change scenario. That is the challenge.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, any questions, any more questions? Okay. So this is I'm actually honored to give the vote of thanks on behalf of Biju Patnaik University of Technology. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the awardees, those who have received the award in the afternoon session of this function. So many thanks that you have come all the way from your respective places to present your work. And as I have already told you, please take care that your work has a practical application. Please take care. Okay. So that is the care you should take. Otherwise, our work will not be appreciated unless it is appreciated by the industry. It will only limited to your academics. Okay. So the time has come. It has to be out of academics and it should go to the application. So as sir was telling in the morning session, that every researcher should go for patenting its work. The way I think we are also going for the patent of the loss allocation technique. Okay. We are in the process of, and if possible, for a product. Okay, so that is the need of the hour. And I think the university that you are seeing is a completely changed one with our Vice Chancellor, who is a dynamic Vice Chancellor. He is so fast in his response. I think things are going to change in a very different way in the coming future. So thanks for coming. And a special thanks to our students, who have made actually the real persons who are behind the success of this function. Okay, so they have made it day before, they have made it today, and I am sure that in coming days, the students of CUPJS are going to do it. I am fully confident about them. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you all. And a special thanks also to our faculty members of CUPJS who have taken all because today the entire thing is being managed by our faculty members of CUPJS. And a special thank goes to Madam Sila Madam, because She has actually conducted the entire thing in a very professional manner. Thanks. Thank you, madam.
Thank you
I
very
would
much.
also like to thank Paramjit and his team for successfully making it live. And you can all see it in our YouTube channel also. Today morning session and in the afternoon session you are going to see it. So a special thank goes to our information officer, Mr. Paramjit Singh.
Thank you very much, sir. I would like to request all the food committee volunteers to escort the guests to boys hostel mess for the lunch. I would like to request all food committee volunteers to escort our guests to boys hostel mess for lunch. All faculty members and scholars kindly be there.